Panther family, how are we doing, y'all? I am very honored to have the guest that I have tonight. She has had quite the season to start her season. She's also actually my first female guest as a student athlete. So this is a really big deal for me and for her. So this is awesome. My guest tonight is Miss Bailee Richardson. She's actually leading the Sun Belt in home runs right now, RBIs and total bases. So I mean, pretty much a badass, if you ask me. She actually just got named Player of the Week as well, so that's just awesome. So Bailee is pretty good at what she does, so it's a huge honor to have her on. So I will go ahead and give Bailee the mic, and she'll just kind of introduce herself, and then we'll go ahead and get into the interview.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bailee. I'm from Locust Grove, Georgia. I'm currently a junior here at Georgia State, and I play third base.
Awesome. Locust Grove. I don't think I've ever actually heard of that. Is that South Georgia?
Yeah, it's like an hour south of here. It's
Oh,
like
okay,
right
so
in
not too
between
far.
Atlanta and Macon. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, kind of like Central Georgia.
yeah.
Cool. Good deal. Well, like I said, we'll go ahead and jump into the interview. So got about 10 questions here for you, Bailee. I guess the first question actually would be what made you choose Georgia State over another school to go play softball at?
Well, like I said, like I only live like an hour from here, and like I'm like really family oriented. So like being close to my family was like a big deal for me, and like having the opportunity to like play in my home state. Like I think that was like one of the like top drives as to why I wanted to come here.
Okay, cool. Good
And
deal.
the Sun Belt Conference is really competitive conference. So
I was
I
about to
think it's
say.
really cool to, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's really cool to be in this conference also.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, you got some teams that are perennially ranked in this conference. So I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
a good conference to be in for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and that's cool. I've definitely noticed a theme of answers of like when I ask the student athletes like why they chose Georgia State, they'll say because it's closer to home. So I mean, I always think that's just kind of a
Yeah.
cool like maybe not cool, but just interesting idea of that like, we forget,
Yeah.
you guys are kids and don't want to get too far away from home.
Yeah. It's nice. Like on one of our off days, like I just have to drive an hour home and I can go meet my family for dinner, like whatever the
Right.
case may be,
Mm-hmm.
going for
Exactly.
birthdays and stuff like that. So that's cool for me.
Right. Good deal. Did a bunch of your friends come to Georgia State, or were you kind of doing the voyage on your own?
Honestly, I didn't really like I had played like travel ball against a lot of the girls that were here or were coming here, but like I
Mhm.
honestly didn't really personally know any of them. So it's just kind of on my own, I guess.
Okay, cool. Good deal. I like it. Um, cool. So I definitely noticed a theme when I asked this question as well. So I feel like I have an idea of what your answer could be, but overall, what would you say is your favorite part of being a student athlete, but also a student athlete specifically at Georgia State?
I think that being here at state, like I mean this I've like gained so many friends and like lifelong relationships. Like my roommates and stuff, like they're like some of my best friends and like my teammates. Like we're all this year, especially, I feel like our team is really close. And so I think that like gaining all of those friendships and even like outside of softball, like other sports and stuff, like we all like intermingle, especially more this year because like
Mhm.
it's more relaxed with COVID and stuff where but
Mhm.
like I've gotten to become friends with like so many other student athletes. And I think that's really cool because Georgia State's like so diverse. So I have
Mhm.
like friends from like not just all over the country, but like all over the world now.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a very cool part about Georgia State. And
Yeah.
that's why I preluded that question with saying that, because that's what everybody says, is that it's the relationships that you guys build. And
Yeah.
I love that that's the universal answer when I ask the student athletes like
Yeah.
what's their favorite part about being a student athlete at Georgia State. Everybody says the relationships. So that's good. That's awesome.
It's what keeps you sane being a student athlete.
Right. Exactly. Cool. So to kind of branch off a little bit from that, so I know you said you're a junior, so you obviously got your rest of your junior season and then your senior season, but to this point so far in your Georgia State student athlete career, what would be your favorite or like best memory overall?
I think I have to say like going to with my teammates, like pre-game stuff, like let's say like bus rides, like on away trips and like pregame stuff in the locker room, just like getting to like hang out and like get prepared for the game. Like I think it's just like a fun environment. And that's like one of my favorite like things that we do is just like being together like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's I feel like the road trips, like the away games, have got to be so fun. Just whether it's the
Oh
bus
yeah, the
ride or
road
maybe a
trips.
plane ride if it's far enough, like
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we do this thing called busioki, and it's like you put on headphones and only you can hear the song that you're listening to, and you're like singing on the microphone in front of the whole bus, and it's like just you singing. Like it's so fun. Like that's definitely one of my favorite things that we do.
I like that. You gotta sneak a camera during one of those one time and see if you can get
Oh
that
yeah.
filmed. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hey, I mean that shows you guys are pretty cohesive and comfortable with each other. I mean
Yeah.
to sing with headphones on
Yeah.
like that and know you most likely sound horrible. Like I mean that's you guys are pretty close, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I know I mentioned when I reached out to you that I wouldn't ask too many X's and O's questions. I think this is probably the only one that could be considered that, this next question. But I know going through a head coaching change can really be difficult for a lot of different reasons. So how was the transition for yourself and really, I guess, the entire team when you switched over to Coach Nicholson? I think I lost her. So this question is, like I said, a little more X's and O's than really any other question, but I just feel like this was a very interesting dynamic that you and your teammates, definitely had to go through here recently. So, going through a head coaching change can be hard for a lot of different reasons on, any team at any level, but how was the transition, like not only for yourself, but also the entire team with switching from Coach Kincaid to Coach Nicholson?
Yeah. So I think that our team, honestly, we transitioned pretty well. And I think that we did it. I mean, this year, I think there's 13 new girls on the team and there's only 27 total. So there was only
Wow.
a few of us that were having to go through that true like change, I
Right,
guess.
right.
Because
Mhm,
like the newbies, like they didn't really know much about our old coach or anything like that. But I
mhm,
think that also our coaches made it very smooth. Like they were very like open about everything, honest about everything, like gave us all the information we needed to know. And I think that they came in like not really with any expectations. And I think that we were kind of the same way because we didn't know what to expect from them and they didn't know what to expect from us because obviously they didn't get to have a season, our past coaches, due to
mhm.
COVID the past few years. So I think that we were just all like excited for a new beginning and like getting a new opportunity.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I mean, from everything I've read about Coach Nicholson, she seems like a great fit for the
No,
school.
she's
And
awesome.
yeah, and that was actually kind of like my second part of it. Like, what's one of your favorite parts about Coach Nicholson? Is it that she's a big softy, or she's kind of goofy, or like she's just runs a tight ship? Like, what would be your favorite thing about her,
I
or one
think
of
like
them at least?
she has so much passion for the game and she has so much passion for coaching, like, and it like really shows like at practice and like even like whenever we're just like talking about little things, like it's crazy like the little stuff that she picks up on and it's like she reiterates it to us. And I just think
Mhm.
that like her passion and for the game is like, and it's really rubbing off on the rest of the team a lot, I think.
Well, good. Well, good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that
she's
definitely
great.
can be a huge thing, especially for a younger athlete, is getting that passion
Yeah.
fired up. So no, that's good. That's good. I'm expecting some good things out of Coach Nicholson over the next few seasons. So we'll
Yes.
see, and I'm sure you'll be a part of it. Especially with
Yes.
the way things are going this year. Um, awesome. Well, so this next question, I've asked a few of the football players. They've all said yes. It's pretty common in football. I feel like it's pretty common in baseball too, but I don't know about softball. So I'll ask if you are, and then maybe if you're not, you could kind of branch off on that. Like maybe it isn't something in common in softball at all, but are you a very
Yeah.
superstitious player at all? Like, do you need to have like a certain meal before the game or like a certain song that you got to listen to?
I actually am really superstitious, like, and I'm like one of the most superstitious people on the team. And like, so like I have a certain way that I like I'll put my left batting glove on first, put my right batting glove on second, and then put on my helmet and then put on my elbow guard. And like I
Uh-huh.
do that at like consistently in that order. And then if I start like doing bad or like the team starts doing bad, then I'll change the order up or something.
There
Like
you go. There you
yeah,
go.
I'm really superstitious. And then like if we have like a really good game, however I did my hair that day, like or what I ate for breakfast, I'm like, okay, I need to do that again like tomorrow or whatever.
Right, right, right.
So I mean it might not work truly, but
Hey, no,
mentally
no,
for
it
me
works.
it
It
does.
works. It works. It works.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. So that's got to be just a whole athlete thing then to be superstitious. 'Cause I
Yeah,
know
I
when I
think
played
it
sports back in high school, I was incredibly superstitious. So, um, cool, cool. Well, that's funny. That's funny. Good deal. Good deal. So yeah, so now we'll kind of move a little bit away from the sports side of Bailee and a little more on the more personal side of Bailee. So, what would be one of your favorite if what your favorite or one of your favorite things to do on a weekend that does not involve softball at all?
if I'm in the city, then I love walking on the belt line. Like that's just so like pretty, like the scenery's so pretty. If the weather's nice, it's like perfect. And then I also, where I live, like back my hometown, I live at the lake. So
Oh,
going back
nice.
home to the lake and like going out on the boat and like stuff like that's like one of my favorite things to do.
Okay, nice. Yeah, something about being on the water that's just a little more relaxing than anything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the belt line, I got to admit, I'm a fan too. You know, the weather's been so great here recently. Just going
Yeah.
to New Realm and then walking down to Ladybird or something. You know, it's just a good
Yeah.
time.
It's
Good
so
time.
nice.
Yeah. Good deal. Good deal. Sweet. Okay. So next question. This one is a little more fun. So you're about to go on a 6-hour car ride and you're doing it by yourself, solo. What artists or genres or podcasts or whatever, what's going to be on your playlist? Like, what are you going to listen to? Or are you just going to basically meditate and sit in silence for 6 hours?
I am huge on podcasts. Like I mean I like music, but like podcasts are more up my alley for me. And
Okay.
like
Okay.
literally any podcast about pop culture, like about like the celebrities and all of that stuff, like
Okay.
that's up
Okay.
my alley. And I like the crime podcast, but like a music, if I'm playing music, it's Justin Bieber or like anything like that or country music, like stuff like that.
Okay. Cool. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Yeah, no, that sounds basically exactly like my girlfriend. If we're on a car ride, we're listening to Morning Toast or Taylor Swift. So it's nice.
Yeah, Taylor Swift too.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Sweet. So now to kind of switch it up a little bit, it's kind of the same question, but a little different. So you're stuck at home, and the only thing that's working is the TV. Your phone's not working, computer's not working. Only way you can entertain yourself is TV. It's rainy outside, can't go play outside. What are you gonna watch for the next 4, 6, 8 hours? Like, what are you gonna binge? What's gonna be your show or movies?
I'm more of a TV person, so any reality show like The Kardashians, Summer House, Vanderpump Rules, anything on Bravo, that's like I'm all in on.
You
And
like you
then
like
like
Rehobi at all?
do what?
Real Housewives of Beverly
Yes,
Hills.
any the Real Housewives. I love the Real Housewives. Yes,
Okay,
any show
okay,
like that, like that's me. But like TV show, Grey's Anatomy, Till I Die. That's like my
okay,
show. That's my comfort show.
okay. Good deal. Good deal. You know, I gotta admit, those Real Housewives shows, they
They'll
are way more
they're a sucker.
entertaining
They'll
than I
pull
would
you
ever
in.
like to admit. Yeah, so especially that whole Erica Jane thing, man, that stuff was crazy. And now people listen to this podcast are like, I thought this was a sports podcast. Now he's talking about Real Housewives. But no, hey,
Reality
it
TV.
matters. It matters. It's important. Um, but yeah, no, cool, cool. Uh awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so Last couple questions here. This next one, I just get the sense that you probably do have one or two. So do you have any pets by chance?
Yeah, I actually do. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you
Yeah,
do have
big
pets.
animal family. Yeah. Sadly, I don't have any up here at school, but
Right,
back at
right, right.
home, yeah.
Okay, cool. What kind of dogs are they?
I have a black lab, and then I have a lab pit bull mix, and then I have a little shih tzu.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, they're so
Um,
cute.
no, I got two myself. One is um, I feel like I mispronounce this every time, but a Staffordshire Terrier, and then a Pit Bull Greyhound mix. So
Yeah,
got a
that
pit
that
mix
dog's
too, and
probably
those
so
pit mixes are
cute.
crazy.
My pit mix is like the sweetest dog that I've ever had, and he's like literally the sweetest dog I've ever been around. He's so
Right, right.
shy and skittish, and he's just so cute.
Oh, they are pretty adorable. They are pretty
They
adorable.
are.
But yeah, no, I don't know why. Like, I just got the vibe. I was like, I bet she's got some pets. I don't
Yeah.
know. Awesome. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and wrap it up here, Bailee. Before we do though, just want to thank you again for coming on. It has been an absolute joy to talk to you and get to know you more. Um, I promise you can use this audio as proof. I will come to a softball game soon. I need to be out there for you guys.
Yes, please.
I've been watching you guys on ESPN Plus, and I
Yeah.
mean, softball, and I get that's kind of one of the points of it. It's just a lot faster than baseball. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
it definitely
you
is.
don't get bored watching softball.
No, not at all.
So I definitely need to make it out there soon. See you hit some home runs, because Lord knows you're going to keep that up. But
Let's hope.
we'll get you out of here on this last question. The same question that I ask everybody on their way out. And it's really just kind of one last opportunity for you to really let my listeners just get to know a little bit more about you. So if there is one thing that you would want my listeners to know about Bailee Richardson, what would that be? And like I said, off-air examples could be that like you're a very hard worker, or you're just a happy-go-lucky person, or a family woman, or a woman of faith, or whatever it may be. Like
Yeah,
what's going to be one thing that you would want my listeners to know about you?
I definitely am. Like I said earlier, I'm a huge family person. So, like, that's big for me. And I am a huge woman of faith also. So, that's another big thing. But I think the main thing is like, I am more than just a student athlete, and it's more than a female student athlete. And I think that's where a lot of people like misconstrue
Right,
like
right.
athletes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you said that, because honestly, like, that's really the main point of not only that question, but the entire podcast. I wanted
Yeah.
you guys to be able to come on here and show people, some of these older Georgia State fans, or even younger ones at that, that hey, we're more than just an athlete. Like, we have
Yeah.
personalities. We probably have things in common with you guys, and I just I've thoroughly enjoyed it myself. It's been an incredible experience. I look forward to continuing to do it, and I just love that you guys are willing to come on here and share some of your stories with me.
Yeah, this is a really cool opportunity for like us student athletes, like you said, to be able to like showcase ourselves in a different light. So I think it's
Right,
really
right.
cool that you do this.
Well, thank you. Because like, I mean, I'm not a traditional media member at all. Like, I don't have a degree in journalism or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
a guy who graduated a few years ago and was like, man, I passionate about this stuff. I want to put something out
Yeah.
there, and
And
here we are.
podcasts are
So
huge right now. So
right, exactly.
that's
I
one
mean,
thing.
if I can get the right person on as a guest for the right person to listen, who knows?
Yep, exactly.
um, cool. Well, Bailee, I will let you go, but I also want to ask one more thing. I ask everybody, maybe after the season, maybe towards like the beginning, towards the end of the season, about the start of the Sun Belt tournament, maybe I could have you on again, and we can just, catch up and, um, see how things are going with the team, and how you're feeling at that point. I'm sure at that
Yeah.
point you'll have 35 home runs, maybe more. So love to have you back on some point a little bit
Yeah,
later.
definitely.
But again, thank you so much for coming on. It was an absolute joy to get to know you a little bit better.
Well, thank you so much for having me. This was really cool.
Of course, of course. And hey, let your teammates know. I'd love to have any of you guys on at any time.
Yes, I definitely will. I will tell them all about this.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you have a good night, Bailee, and God bless.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.